Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Life with Hope. Today, we're going to talk about you don't need the peanut gallery. So, what I mean by that is mostly in relationships, this is where it will apply to. Mainly romantic relationships, but this could work with friendships and with families. Relationships as well. So what I've noticed is, at least like in the pretty recent past, because I would say several years ago or even a couple years ago, I would be that person that would call my best friend if I was having like a disagreement with my now husband or something, and I'm like, I'm just so annoyed, I'm so upset, or whatever it is about something just silly, and just calling them and venting and being like, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to say, or like how to get through this conversation, blah, blah, blah. So that I know is like a growing thing or whatever you want to call it. And like I'm saying, in the recent past, I have noticed that I have steered away from calling my best friend or just talking to other people about my own personal feelings or topics or situations that I'm going through and want to discuss. Not to say that I don't reach out and I don't think it's bad or whatever to reach out to friends or family for advice or just someone to vent sometimes, because that is necessary and that is helpful. You don't always want to bottle things up or leave things inside and then you're just gonna explode one day. The reason I'm explaining this, and maybe I'm doing a bad job at it right now, but I have just noticed, like with other friends and people in my life who have maybe like shared too much information with other people of their personal lives. And so you're getting like a lot of opinions and feedback and unsolicited advice that is just circulating in your mind. And in a lot of ways, it makes things a little bit more difficult and more challenging because it brings you back to almost square one or square zero even. You're like, okay, so this is my problem. This is what I'm trying to figure out. And so I'm going to talk to this person, this person, this person. And then you get back and you're like, okay, wait, I don't know like what I feel about what they said. I don't know what I feel about what they said. And now I don't even know what I was thinking from the beginning. So there's a lot of talk and there's a lot of confusion when you go and do that. And so, like I said earlier, in the recent past, I have tried to avoid that approach of just immediately going and like talking about something like right after an instance occurs that like upsets me or bothers me. I'm like, okay, wait, hold on, wait a moment. Let me like take a step back and just kind of look at this situation. Is this really that big of a deal? Why is it that I'm so upset? Why is it that this person bothered me, or what they said offended me, or whatever it may be? And just kind of like being an outsider on your own situation and trying to look at it with a non-biased view, just being like, okay, let's think about this. Like, what is the actual problem? And is there an actual problem? And I've noticed that that has really helped me a lot, especially when it comes to romantic relationships. And so I don't know why I said plural, I only have one. But when you're talking to your partner, or if it is with a friendship or family member, and you don't just go straight to other people to ask for their advice, you're truly going from your gut and your heart of what you feel, because you've kind of taken that step back, you've analyzed the situation and been like, this is what I think, and this is what I want you to know, and this is what bothered me, or this is what I'm feeling, and really expressing it with your own mind and your own words. Because as soon as you start getting that whole peanut gallery in the mix, you're just like, what the heck? Now I'm getting this person saying this person saying that, this person. So you're you're kind of speaking through the voice of all these other people, and you're no longer having your own. So I don't know, it's just something that I was thinking about, I guess, because like I said, I've been using this tactic recently, and I've just seen and noticed with like friends or family and conversations that need to be had of just, hey, sometimes you really can do this on your own, because only you know yourself better than anyone else, and only you know your relationship or your discussion or whatever that topic is with that other person that you need to have, because it's only you two who are involved in it. So you're going to be the best judgment maker on it, because you're going to be the one with all the answers and all the information. So you really do know what to do. You really do know how to answer this and find a solution. You just sometimes need to take that step back and look at it in a different way. Look at it in that like non-biased way, whether you need to write things down, or I don't know, maybe you need to sleep on it. Maybe you need a whole day to just kind of process before you revisit that conversation or that topic again. But I don't know, I just thought it was something that I feel could be helpful for other couples or friends or people that just need to have some tough conversations sometimes with people, of just realizing you can do it. You can do it on your own. And again, like I mentioned before, yes, there does come that time and place where sometimes you just gotta vent. Sometimes you just gotta get things out of your system, and you're just like, I just want to be listened to, because you're just to express like the steam or whatever that's bottled up inside of you. And maybe you're not actually going to do anything with that information or that venting. You're just wanting to get it out of your body so you don't go super heated into a new moment with someone that doesn't deserve you to have this explosion. So there's so many different scenarios. It's definitely not like a one size fits all type of thing. But I do think that this strategy of just, you got this. You know yourself. You know how to resolve these discussions with your partner or whatever it may be. And you don't need the peanut gallery every time. So just remember that. So that's the topic. That's what it's all about for this week, Life with Hope. And thank you so much for tuning in and supporting me as always. All right, have a great night.